Israel and Iran have expanded their military operations into a fourth consecutive day of hostilities, deepening a conflict that has already drawn in multiple regional actors and sparked global concern. Both nations have intensified their strikes, targeting key infrastructure and military assets, with no clear sign of de-escalation on the horizon. Israeli forces have continued launching airstrikes against Iranian-linked targets in Syria and Lebanon, citing threats posed by Iranian Revolutionary Guard positions and weapons transfers to Hezbollah. Defense officials claim these operations are preemptive, aimed at neutralizing threats before they can reach Israeli soil. Meanwhile, Israeli cities remain under threat from a barrage of rockets and drone attacks allegedly launched by Iran-backed militias operating in multiple countries. On the other side, Iran has responded with what it calls strategic retaliation, deploying advanced drone and missile systems that have struck Israeli military installations and intelligence centers. Tehran insists it is acting in self-defense following Israeli incursions into its regional interests and accuses Israel of carrying out covert sabotage and assassinations over the past year. Civilian casualties are mounting, with both sides reporting deaths and injuries amid the growing chaos. Air raid sirens and emergency alerts have become routine across major urban areas, forcing families into bomb shelters and raising fears of a prolonged war. Humanitarian organizations are already warning of an impending crisis as supply routes are blocked and essential services become increasingly strained. The international community is urging restraint, but diplomatic efforts have thus far failed to halt the violence. The United Nations Security Council has called for an emergency session, while key world powers including the United States, Russia, and China are reportedly engaged in behind-the-scenes discussions to prevent the conflict from spreading further across the Middle East. Analysts say the fourth day of fighting marks a dangerous turning point, with the risk of broader escalation growing by the hour. Israel has signaled it will not back down until what it deems as Iranian aggression is neutralized, while Iran maintains that it will respond decisively to every Israeli strike. Both nations are showing no signs of compromise. With the conflict dragging on and the stakes rising, the next few days could determine whether the region slides into a full-scale war, or if diplomacy can pull the region back from the brink.